नमस्कार फ्रेंड, आप सभी का एक बार फिर से वेलकम स्वागत। फ्रेंड्स, ए लेटर फ्रॉम श्री गोविंद राजन, रिटायर्ड एमडी टू चेयरमैन स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया। श्री गोविंद राजन जी जो रिटायर्ड एमडी स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया के हैं, उन्होंने चेयरमैन एसबीआई को एक पत्र लिखा इन रिगार्ड टू द एसबीआई पेंशनर केस। डियर मिस्टर दिनेश, I am aware with your characteristic kind and empathetic approach to issues, you took personal interest and efforts to resolve the vexed 50% basic pension issue. All pensioners like me are eagerly awaiting its implementation. 100% DA neutralization issue has been resolved and since implemented prospectively, it has resulted in, for example, my pension going to up by 13,000 and to about 50,000, a handsome increase for pensioners for whom even an increase of 1,000 makes a big welcome difference given our impecunious state. As for the much bandied pension updation issue, we pensioners are aware that you are making your best efforts against the formidable challenges of the DFS and EOBU, though the latter has no legitimacy to be in the picture. On my own behalf and my other pensioner, I express my heartfelt gratitude for your care and concern for your past colleagues. No wonder so many highly deserved accolades are coming your way and our beloved institution itself is reaching immortal glory. Not surprisingly, you have become a role model personally and professionally for the corporate leaders. May God be with you in all your endeavors. In such a gratifying situation, a deeply disturbing report sent by a few esteemed pensioner friends who were in Delhi High Court on 22nd for the caption case has reached and is in circulation. Assuming that you are not aware of the report, I am bringing it to your notice in the hope that you will have the time to read and take any action you may deem fit. Yesterday, 22nd January 24, a certain advocate for SBI was thundering, shouting outside the courtroom that he would not allow revised pension read 50% basic unless petitioner agreed to the prospective payment and withdraw the case. When confronted with the report, are you the Chief Justice who has to order payment? You are acting as if you are SBI chairman. He said, yes, he is saying what his client SBI has instructed him to do. Later in the courtroom, he took the very same line but was effectively silenced by the solid legal arguments of the counsel appearing for the pensioners. The letter also submitted to the Honorable Court that what for those 10,000 plus pensioners who have died, who were deprived of their rightful pension, and for those who are in 90s and waiting for the God's call to return to his abode. We could see sympathetic emotions emerging over the faces of people on both sides of the bench. There was a pin drop silence for a moment, then the Honorable Court passed the order. Personally, I have no doubt about the authenticity of the report. I can assure you the report has caused much anguish to me and the many senior pensioners. Quite a few of them had occupied very high position in our bank. The attributed statement, apart from the sounding like a blackmail, has deeply hurt and insulted the pensioners community. Though the pensioners are now used to insensitive treatment and are gradually becoming immune, the counsels claim that he had the bank's authority to make such a statement has added insult to the injury caused. My close friends and I tend to think our esteemed institution would never permit such statements to be made on its behalf, totally against SBI's culture. If the council had made these remarks on his own, then it calls for suitable remedial action from the bank. The council needs proper counseling first. It is tragically ironic such an unsavory exhibition of the uncouth, not to say abominable behavior on his part must have occurred on the day the country was celebrating Lord Rama Pran Pratishtha. Civility to conduct is one of Lord Ram's principal virtues, and the council is wittingly or unwittingly insulted Lord Ram. Apart from besmirching the image of much loved and admired institution of State Bank of India, one only hope the council's name is not Ram. I am sure in your own inimitable style you will take some appropriate corrective action. Thank you in advance. Apart from this, I and other pensioners appeal to the bank to give effect to extending 50% pension without denying the pensioner their right to claim retrospective effect, if necessary through the court's intervention. However, since the courts have no time limit to pronounce their judgment, more pensioners, especially the older ones, including the undersigned, may take their final departure. Thus, this may be my last mail on the subject. God bless you, your family, and your extremely capable professional team. Regards, Sri S. Govindarajan, former MD SBI. Friends, हमारे जो पुराने साथी, हमारे एक्स MD ऑफ स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया ने श्री दिनेश खारा चेयरमैन SBI से पूरी बातें लिख के पेंशनर कम्युनिटी की तरफ से ये अपील किया है। थैंक यू, नमस्कार।